We're live. All right, let's see who comes on. Let's see who wants to hang out. Let's see who's on this vibration today. This is how I see it from now on. If you make it when you're in the live or if you catch the replay, it just means that we're on the same frequency at that particular time. Our frequencies are colliding, okay? We're feeding on each other's energy. So I got a download today. And the download I received was you need a strategy for your life. Now, I have been a little bit lackadaisical for the past couple of days, so I'm assuming that's why I received this message. But my guides really want me to think about what are the physical action steps that I'm doing to create my dream life. And so that is what they want us to talk about today. If you hop on the live, let me know that you can hear me and you can see me, and let's talk about strategizing for your dream life. How do you create your dream reality? And I don't have any notes today, so we're completely riffing. I'm letting God take the wheel. Where do you want this conversation to go? All right. So the first thing they want to address is that waking up every day and just winging it is not a strategy to create your dream life. They want me actually to start with the fact that most people feel miserable in their reality. And the reason why most people feel miserable in their reality is because of one thing. And the thing is that they are not intentionally creating their reality, or what they are creating, they do not agree with. They do not like. There is an energetic, like a disconnect between what you say you want and the energy that you're radiating, okay? Saying I'm going to be a millionaire one day is not a strategy to become a millionaire. Having high energy, being high energy, having a high vibration is not the only strategy you need to create your dream life, okay? Thinking that because you went to college, you are going to attract the life of your dreams, that is not a strategy. Oh my gosh, okay. Thinking you're going to marry the right guy and you're gonna live happily ever after, that is not a strategy. D. Poirez says, you are beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. Thanks for hanging out with me today. The guides want us to talk about what is your strategy for how you're navigating through this life. Do you have a strategy? Now, I know some people who are in the spiritual community are going to be like, we don't need a strategy. We get to just be. We just get to exist. We just get to be here. And the message I'm receiving is to get the most out of your experience on life, you need to have a strategy. What is a strategy? A strategy simply means that you are intentionally manipulating the outcome. This also is what magic is, right? Magic is enacting your desire or enacting your will on your reality. And so everybody has this potent life force energy that they get to use to create the life of their dreams. The reason why your life sucks is because you are not acknowledging that you are the wielder of this life force energy. The reason why your life sucks is because you want other people to be in control of your life. You don't want to take control of your life. You want the president to take control of your life. Everyone's going all crazy about the political debate and what's going on in politics. And oh my gosh, we need a new president. We need a new savior. You guys need to learn how to become the president of your own life. You need to learn how to become the president of your own reality. If you're not running your life like a business, you don't have a strategy for your life. And I know a lot of people will not like the sound of that, right? Because we have been manipulated to believe that business is only masculine, strategy is only masculine. And I had Kuten says, hi babe, hi beautiful. Hazel says, so what's the difference between strategy and routine? I'm so happy you asked. So let's talk about this. Okay. So your strategy is your game plan. Think about it as a template, a rubric for how you're going to live your life. Your routine are the physical action steps that you do, right? The strategy tells you what physical action steps you need to do, what needs to be on the routine, okay? So in order to create a strategy for your life, you must first know what you want to experience in life. What do you want to experience in your reality? You guys know that's always step one. Whenever I talk to you, I say, what do you want? Once you know what you want, you need to ask God for the strategy to make it happen. Now, everyone's strategy is going to be completely and unique to you, which is why you need to have the ability to tap into your higher self, tap into your celestial help, tap into your intuition, your higher guidance, because you need to rely on yourself, have confidence on yourself when developing this strategy for creating your dream life, okay? It's very unique to you. So the routine is simply the things that you do, right? The strategy is why we do it. The routine is the things that we do. For example, a strategy that you can have to create your dream life is, I am going to utilize education to make my life the best that it can possibly be. Okay, that's strategy. Saying, and I don't mean just like going to college, going to high school. I mean, like, what is it that I'm trying to achieve? What is it that I'm trying to accomplish? I'm going to talk about myself, right? Right now, I'm on a mission to create my dream business. And so the strategy for me is, you need education. To me right now, education looks like reading books, okay? So I create the routine, which looks like every single morning when I wake up at 7 a.m., I'm reading books pertaining to the life that I'm trying to live and create for myself, right? The strategy is that I'm going to educate myself, right? The strategy is, I wake up at this time and this is what I do. The strategy is, I understand my goal. I understand I'm creating intention and I'm creating my dream life. I don't understand this comment here. How do I stop? I don't know if you're trying to be like fresh with me or what. So I'm just gonna, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means, but we're talking about creating a strategy for your life. So I don't know what that means. Cam says facts. Anyway, okay. So let's talk about creating a strategy for your dream life. What does that look like? Okay, so today I got the download, and for a few days I got the download. This download came to me from my higher self, from the version of myself that I want to become. And my higher self told me, I need you to buy me some clothes. I know. You guys were probably going to be like, what? Oh, that was your higher self, Nija? Oh, your higher self said that? Yes. My higher self, the version of myself that I want to be, said, I need you to buy about 7 outfits because I need you to tap into the dream girl wardrobe, the version of yourself that you're supposed to be, the version of yourself that you're turning into. I need you to get dressed like you're her. You owe me 7 outfits. And so I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? You want me to go online shopping? Like, where am I supposed to find these outfits? They said, we don't care. Go find 7 outfits. I need you to have an outfit for every single day of the week so that you can look like the version of yourself that you're supposed to be. I was like, okay. So today I was running around, going to different shops because my higher self said it wanted me to dress like my dream self. This is strategy. Looking the part for the life that you're trying to live is strategy, okay? Doing self-care rituals and maintenance, that is strategy. How can self-care be strategy? When you look your best, you feel your best. When you feel your best, you're ready to perform. You're ready to create your dream life. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about dream life strategy. Abstract Voice says earrings and bold clothing. Oh, okay, there you go. So yes, today my higher self was like, can you dress the part? If you're shifting into the next version of yourself, if you're shifting into the character that you want to be, this is a major key, you guys. Most of you guys cannot flip this switch in your head that allows you to be the version of yourself that you want to be because you don't even look the part. When you look in the mirror, you're disassociating from who you're supposed to be. When you look in the mirror, you don't see your dream avatar. You don't see your $1 million version. Therefore, you don't act in the way that you're supposed to act. So looking your best, looking the part is a strategy. So just sharing something from my own personal life. For whatever reason, The version of myself that I'm like morphing into, she wants to be a very polished, a very prim girl, okay? She likes plaid and paisley and she's very regal. I have no idea why. So this outfit today was inspired by her. It's just a little pleated skirt and a sweater because it's pumpkin spice season. EXO Hazel said, I really would love to start dressing like my future self, and I know that will help me to get further than where I'm at. Absolutely. Dressing the part. I feel like people don't take dressing the part seriously. They don't take looking the part seriously. Let me ask you this. When you guys go and watch a movie, what gets you really invested into that movie? Everyone looks good, right? The movie's aesthetically pleasing. The characters are dressed the way that the characters are supposed to act, or the way they're supposed to dress, right? When you dress the way your version of yourself that you want to dress dresses, you take on a new character. You become something else. You're animating something different within yourself. EXO Hazel said, that skirt is cute. Thank you. My higher self picked it out. She was like, I would wear that. And I'm like, okay. So it sounds so silly, but I've been having this conversation with my higher self, with the version of myself that I'm trying to become. And the more that you listen to this version of yourself, the louder they become, right? They start saying things like, you need to eat this for lunch. They start saying things like, this is the product that we're going to make. This is the business that we're going to create. This is the way you're going to wear your hair now, okay? Your higher self might be like, we whiten our teeth every Saturday. And you have to be willing to do what the higher self does, what the future self does, to embody that version of yourself. So I'm just finding that very interesting. Abstract Voice says, so often I feel like I lost her, my dream avatar. Help us to find her again. Cute skirt. Okay, I love this question. How do you find your dream version? How do you find your dream self? How do you allow the version of yourself that you want to become to speak to you? I'm actually going to download this message because I feel like I really want to get something profound that could be helpful to everybody. So what I'm receiving is, she's already here, she's already here, she's already here. Okay, so how do you find the dream version of yourself? Realize that she's already here. The version of yourself that you're going to be when you're a millionaire, you're already in the body, okay? The version of yourself that you're going to be when you buy the mansion, you're already in the body. The version of yourself that you're going to be when you purchase your dream car, you're already in the body. She's already here, okay? So it's just a matter of upgrading your consciousness to meet her awareness, okay? The version of yourself that you want to be is simply an awareness away. This simply means that she just knows something that you currently don't know. But that's okay, because as soon as you know it, as soon as you start acting with the awareness of the future self, you become her, right? Awareness. What is awareness? Awareness is you are aware of what's going on. You know what's going on around you, okay? Awareness, having the awareness of a millionaire. What does a millionaire think about? How are they using their brain differently than how you're using your brain, right? Trying to call me. I'll have to call her back. Abstract Voice says, if she is already here, how does she appear? How do we activate her? Simply through mindset and awareness. Yes, okay, she's already here. You activate her through awareness. So you have to ask yourself, what does she know? Okay, who are you turning into? Who do you desire to be? What do they know? What beliefs do they have? What is true to them? Kim says, I needed this message, thank you. Swatch of Monica, I like that name, says, please help me not being serious all the time. From there, imagination is more attainable. Oh, okay. She's saying when you're not so serious all the time, it is easier to use your imagination. And that's so true. If you have a hard time using your imagination, that is a feminine energy problem. Okay, the imagination, tapping into the unseen, is a feminine energy. Okay, so to see the version of yourself that you desire to be before it even happens, before it even appears, you must be able to tap into your feminine energy. Feminine energy is emotion. How does she feel? What does it feel like to be on that timeline? Feminine energy is seeing the vision with your eyes closed, right? And manifestation is, do you believe what you're asking for gets to be here without anything physically changing in your reality? Do you get to reach that desired state of satisfaction without anything physically changing? Can you feel happy like you're in the mansion before the mansion gets here? How long can you feel good about being in the mansion before the mansion gets here? And then the mansion appears. Why? Because there's no resistance. We're not slowing ourselves down by thinking about what's missing and what's lacking. Hada says, your vlogs have been keeping me grounded. I'm grateful for you. Keep spreading your love. Thank you, beautiful. And I actually had gotten a request from one of the ladies in Dream Life Academy. She asked me if I could make some more vlogs. So I'm thinking as the weather gets a little bit colder, I will be doing some more vlogs. You know, just as I'm doing this, I feel like I'm going through another metamorphosis. That's the only way I can describe it. And so as I'm, I guess, going through it, I would love to vlog a little bit and take you with me. Eventually, I think I'm going to create a vlogging channel so that, I don't know, I'm just getting the download that I should probably do that. Jackie said, yay, finally caught you live stream. Hi, Jackie, welcome, beautiful. Abstract says, welcome, Jackie. Abstract says, how do we do more doing than thanking what we want to do? Okay, I don't really understand the question, Abstract. Ask one more time. How do you focus on the doing more than the thinking? Is that the question? Abby says, hey, I'm new here. Hi, Abby, welcome, beautiful. Hadassah says, do you have book recommendations for alignment? Listen, okay, I wish I could pause this real quick because I'm actually about to get my book. How about that? I have a book suggestion for you. Give me 30 seconds, guys. Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay. I am going to suggest my book, even though I am gonna redo it. I'm gonna Ashley says, cute skirt. Thank you, beautiful. Jackie says, thank you. Hi, everyone. Is there a book club in DLA? Okay, that's really funny that you said that. Because I was thinking about adding a book club portion to Dream Life Academy. However, I think I'm going to allow, to start though, I'm going to just let people shout out what they're reading. Because I don't know if people are going to want to read the stuff that I'm reading right now. I'm reading a lot of business books. I'm reading a lot of how to grow your brand, how to start your business, how to create sales pages and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know how interesting that is. But if you're trying to be a woman in business, I mean, I find it very fascinating, but I do like the idea of having a book club because personal development is literally the number one secret to success. Personal development is a strategy. Can we talk about that? Personal development is a strategy, okay? Reading books, working on your inner work, working on your energetic body, that's a strategy to create your dream life. So yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm considering if we did a book club in DLA, how would you guys want to run that? Should we vote on a book every month? Should I just pick up books that I feel will be helpful? How do you think we should do that? Olivia says, you look so beautiful. Thank you. I was rushing a little bit because I knew I wanted to go live today. But like I said, my higher self had me on a wild goose chase today looking for some clothes because she said, if you want me to come out, if you want me to pop out, you need to dress the part so I can pop out. So I'm like, okay, higher self, It's not funny when your higher self says you need to go to the store and buy me some clothes. Like, what? Am I schizophrenic or something? Like, who is in my head telling me that I need to go get dressed? Nicole said, obsessed with your videos. I just met a guy and he meets my love list, but lately I've been feeling anxious, waiting for him to text back. How do you get out of this energy and keep myself on the pedestal? Nicole, you need to get a life, okay? Respectfully, okay? I say this with love. If you are about to enter a relationship with somebody or you met a new guy and you're already noticing that you're feeling some type of way when he's not texting you back or you're waiting for the text, that means that you don't have a life. You need to get a life. That is how you put the energy, focus, and attention on yourself. That is how you become obsessed with yourself. You need to get a life. You need to pick a book to read. You need to pick a goal to go after, right? Like, what are your goals right now, Nicole? Tell me what your goals are. If you are sitting by the phone waiting for somebody to text you, you don't have enough going on in your life. Create some content, right? Read a book, educate yourself, go take a course, do something that is going to make your life better. Anytime you're waiting around the phone, waiting around on the phone is not a strategy to create your dream life, right? Going after your dreams, having ambitions, that's a strategy to create your dream life. So, Nicole, if you're waiting by that phone, you need to get busy. You're not busy enough, Nicole. You got to get some business. Get some business and stay on your business. Jackie says, yes, I'm here for it. The Alchemist. Ooh, I like that. Okay, we can read The Alchemist. Okay, so I think that I need to, I'm going to make a poll in Dream Life Academy. I'm going to make a poll and ask them if we were to do a book club, how would they like that to go? Because I love the idea of us educating ourselves together. You guys, I'm just now realizing, like, education literally is rocking my socks off. I never knew learning could be so fun. I sound like a nerd right now, but like reading a book and then applying the book to your life and actually seeing the results is very crazy business. This is manifestation in action, okay? Educating yourself and putting that education to work is a manifestation, okay? That is the strategy to success. Juditha, that's an interesting name, says, would you say that being is more important than doing? So both are important, right? I say it's like the masculine and feminine. We can't have a world where there's just feminine and we can't have a world where there's just masculine. So being and doing are equally as important. However, you do them at different times, right? You're going to be before you start doing, because the things you're doing are a result of who you're being. So these things are equally important. One is masculine and one is feminine, right? Being is feminine, it's embodiment. Doing is action, it's masculine. Both are important, okay? To be who you want to be in life is going to require you to do the things that that version of yourself does. To do the things that that version of yourself does, it requires you to be that version of yourself. So being and doing are equally important. It's like masculine and feminine energy. There's not one that's more important than the other. They both need to simultaneously be happening at once for alignment to occur. Thank you for that question. That was a good one, Juditha. I don't want to ruin this one. Melanosia. Oh, we got a super chat. Super chat. Olivia Love says, thank you for showing up. Thank you, Olivia, for the super chat. Let me like it. Let me like it. Let me like it. Thank you, Olivia. Oh, wow. I haven't gotten a super chat in so long. You know what? That is my love language. So thank you. Okay. Receiving money through my business is my love language. That's something I've been saying lately. I'm like, and I heard this from Alice and the Mystic, right? Because every coach needs to like be listening and fueling themselves with things, right? So as a motivating to keep my was God, show me your love through money and this. And so now when I'm going on my morning walks, and I do this every single morning, I need to talk to God first thing in the morning, and I'm like, God, tell me how to be of value. God, what am I creating today? God, what do I need to be doing? This was also when I received the download that my higher self wanted me to go buy a cute outfit. So I'm like, okay, that sounds fun. I can do that. But I have that conversation with God, and I'm like, God, show me your love through money in my business. Show me your love through, sales. I love that. So shout out to Allison, because I love that she said that, and I've been saying that, and I get money, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, God. I feel loved, right? That's my love language. So thank you, Olivia. That was a long story just to say that. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate you. Abstract Voices says, how do we move out of the way to do more of what we love rather than just thinking about them? How do we practice more executing our ideas? Okay. How do you execute on your ideas? Abstract. Step number 1, write down your ideas. Okay. Step number 2, focus on one idea at a time. If you want to go from invisible to physical, meaning you want to go from the feminine energy of having an idea to the masculine energy of bringing that idea forth into the 3D world, you need to focus on one idea at a time, which will require you to write down all the other ideas that you're not currently working on at the moment, right? And then you need to pick it apart. I always ask my clients this question. I say, intuitively, what do you feel like you need to do next? Right? You see the goal on your paper. Now ask yourself intuitively, what do you feel like is the next step? Right? And so if I'm like working with the client and she says that her goal is to become a content creator, I say, great. Intuitively, what do you hear is the very next step? And she'll say something like, I need to make my channel, or I need to make my Instagram, or I need to plan some videos, or I need to sit down and record a video. I'm like, great. Do the very next thing that you hear your intuition saying. Our problem is that we think we have to write it all out, have the entire do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and then when you have your grocery list of what needs to be done, then you start taking action. That is the wrong way to do it. As soon as you get an inspired download, an inspired insight, act upon it. That's how you bring your ideas into the reality. That's how you go from just thinking about them to starting to do something about it. Olivia says, yes, working on yourself is the best investment. Work on yourself. Absolutely. Guys, investing in traveling, the best investment ever. Investing in coaching, best investment ever. Investing in books to read to educate myself, best investment ever. Investing my time and energy into my goals, best investment ever. Okay? These are the best things that I ever did for myself. Investing in my looks, okay? I know people are gonna think this is so silly. Investing in a nice pair of hair extensions. If you're a girly girl and you know, then you just know. Investing in getting, like, I don't know, I used to get my eyebrows waxed. I don't know, I don't do that anymore. But like investing in things that make you feel and look beautiful, great investment, okay? People hate it, but like pretty privilege is a thing. Investing in your looks, amazing. Investing in your education, amazing, even better. So yes, I love that. Nicole says, that's what I needed to hear. My new goal is creating a woman's travel magazine. I love that, Nicole. That's excellent. Olivia says, I am reading The Father-Daughter Talk by R.C. Blakes. Ooh, what's that about, Olivia? I haven't heard about that. Juditha says, yes, makes sense. Oh, good. Juliet Teen says, hi, beautiful. George says, can you cut my hair for me? Okay, we might have a bot in the chat, ladies. I'm so sorry. Melanie says, how do you manage curly hair? Ooh, that's a good question. What do you mean, like natural hair? It says this message has been retracted. Julietta says, can I have a shout out? Because I really want to go live. Do I need there to be more subscribers? I don't think you need a certain amount of subscribers to be live, but Juliet, if you want people to view you, you need to start providing value, right? Start showing up and providing value. That's what I would say. I Heart Myself says, Can I just say you're gorge? Thank you, beautiful. Abshak says, thanks, love. You're so welcome. Darrell says, yes, 100%. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. So I pulled out this book. Guys, I was going to read. So this is my book. Create Yourself. I made this book. Chris says, oh my gosh, do we have some bots in the chat? Oh no. I might need to get a moderator eventually. So we'll see. But someone had asked the question about what did you just ask? There was something in here that I wanted to read that I thought would be helpful. There's lots of good stuff in here, guys. This book is really good. Create Yourself. This is my book, and you can get it on Amazon. I am going to redesign it a little bit because I just think I would like to. But there's lots of good information in here about speaking to your dream self, being in contact with your dream self, letting your dream self tell you what she wants. For those of you guys who are like, I don't know what to do. How to connect to your higher self. That conversation is in here as well. How to stop seeking external validation from others. That conversation's in here. Deciding you get to have it. That conversation's in here. So yes. Olivia said, it's a book about women healing the father wound. Oh, women stepping into the women they were called to be, even if dad didn't sit down. It didn't sit you down to know your worth. Oh, that sounds very interesting, Olivia. Honestly, it seems like a lot of women would probably benefit from reading that book because a lot of women are seeking validation from men because they do not feel that internal spark of worthiness. So that sounds like a good read. I like that a lot. I do. So I didn't have too much to talk about today, guys. I just wanted to pop in because it's been a little bit of time. But if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them while I'm here. You radiate positivity. Thank you, Libby. And I like your name. Very cute. Swatch of Monica says, need to read that for sure. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like also, she said, adding to my list. Thanks, Olivia. Yes. I feel like that's a really good conversation to have. I feel like in the previous video that I just put out, I was talking about how to get out of survival mode and how survival mode was killing your feminine essence and your feminine energy. And I feel as if a lot of women don't know how to be in their feminine because their father was not present in the household. Isn't that like interesting to think about? Women don't know how to be women because women don't see men being men, right? Women see women in the hyper masculine role. Therefore, we have a hard time expressing femininity. We have a hard time being in feminine energy. One, because we're dealing with survival mode. We're dealing with having to provide for ourselves emotionally, financially, and everything in between. And then also not having a blueprint of what that looks like, right? Only seeing your mom and how she managed, getting through society without that masculine pull, I can see why a lot of women struggle with, being their own provider, feeling safe in relationships, feeling like they can trust men. I feel like a lot of that has to do with not having that masculine figure in the household. And then it also plays a huge role in how we choose partners for ourselves, how we the guys that we decide to date. Do we date guys who are like the dad that we wish we had? Do we date guys who are perpetuating that toxic masculinity because we don't know any better? It's a very interesting conversation. Olivia said, it's a good book. Yes. Swatch said yes. Yeah, Jackie said yes, exactly. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. But anyway, I digress. It's really good to be live and hang out with you guys. I'm trying to think about what types of videos do you guys want to see next, because I feel like we finished the Obsessed series. Right now in Dream Life Academy, we are doing the Drip series. It's all about how to make money doing what you love. We are currently on the module where I'm telling the ladies that creating a personal brand is the best way to financially free yourself, because it seems like a lot of women really, what it really boils down to, what we desire in life is just freedom. We want the freedom to do what we want when we want. We want the freedom to buy what we want when we want to. We want the freedom to go on vacation when we want to. Okay? I feel like that's literally all women want. That literally, when I talk to my clients and I say, what is it that you want? It really all boils down to freedom. The freedom to do what you want when you want. You receive that freedom through stepping into your power of intentional creation. That's what dream life creation is all about. Acknowledging and recognizing that you are the creator of your reality, right? Anything that you want, you will it into your reality. So, yeah, that's just what I think about that. Do you guys have any more questions? I'm not going to stay on too long today. But I just wanted to say hi because I haven't made a video today. Jackie said, join DLA. Haven't interacted yet, but looking forward to it. You're such a positive light. Jackie, I'm so happy you're in Dream Life Academy. Jackie, now I have to take your suggestion even more seriously. Are we doing book club? I'm going to make a post and ask the ladies in DLA if we're going to do book club. And Jackie, also tell me what kind of things that you want to see in Dream Life Academy. Right now we're doing weekly courses. We're doing the drip class. We're doing group coaching sessions, which we are doing every other week, group coaching sessions, because I found that the ladies didn't need coaching every single week. We'll see how that changes. But yeah, I have a lot of exciting things going on in DLA. So always open to hearing what you guys want to experience in there as well. Olivia says he has a movement called Queenology, and if you add what he said plus Nija, you will be a powerful woman. Ooh, I like the sound of that, Queenology. Swatch with Monica said, yes, I have a hard time branding myself because I have so many passions and I find it difficult meshing them under one brand. Ooh, Monica, I don't want to say you need to be in DLA, but you probably need to be in DLA. We have ladies in Dream Life Academy. And actually, if you watch the coaching session I just did, I uploaded it with my client Phasia, and she's in Dream Life Academy as well. And she really had the idea of she wanted to be her brand, which was Ascension, but she also felt like deep down she is Gal, right? The spiritual guru, right? And I'm like, why can't you be both? Right? You don't have to dissect and chop up your desires, you know, who you're trying to show up with. I feel like your personal brand is you. Everything that you love, everything that you enjoy, you can probably simplify it into 4 buckets, right? Your content buckets or your content pillars. So you don't have to decide I can only do this or I can only do that, right? Your personal brand is you. It's a bowl of a soup that's you. So you can put in literally whatever you want and people will be attracted to it because it's you. So yeah, join Dream Life Academy. Or if you cannot, you can get the drip ebook. I will also say that after September, we'll be done with the drip course. You can purchase the drip course if you would like, and you'll have some clarity on branding and how to know what to do with your brand. She said, looking forward to learning more about that. Yes. Basketballer says, hi, beautiful. Jackie said, that's me too. Yeah, you know, I find it really amazing and incredible, right? We are attracting women right now who are creating their own brands and their own businesses. And it's so important and it's so powerful because people need us to shine up and share our light, right? At this time. And so it really does require you to, one, not be afraid to be seen, right? It requires you to have brand clarity, meaning that you know who you're talking to. Knowing who you're talking to with your brand is more important than trying to, you know, dissect what your brand is going to be about. Who are you talking to is more important. Who are you helping? What is the problem that the people that you are helping have? If you can answer that problem, then that means more than deciding what kind of things you're going to squeeze into your brand, if that makes sense. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm like coughing. I had like I don't even know what to call it, like a little bug or something. I don't know. Maybe in a few months they'll tell us it's the next strain of COVID or something. I have no idea. You know how you know how the Matrix goes. So, yeah, but I feel a lot better now. So that's kind of why I wanted to show up today and go live. Jackie said, would love content on not being afraid to be seen and standing in your light. Jackie, did you see the last video that I just posted about attracting or what is it called? Being afraid to be seen attracts evil eye, because that video has a lot of good information about how to not be afraid to be seen. I can riff on it a little bit for you now though. Okay. I have a guide that's coming through and she wants to be very raw. Okay, so Jackie, I love you so much. Please. Okay, the guide that's coming through, she's very raw right now. And she's saying, why are you afraid to be seen? We don't understand why you're afraid to be seen. What are you afraid someone's going to see? Right? When you turn on the camera and you sit on in front of the camera and you start talking and you start sharing your heart and you start shining your light, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid that people are going to see? They're already looking at you. So if you're afraid that they're going to look at you, you can't take your face off. They're already going to see you. When you walk out your front door, people see you, right? So what do you mean you're afraid of being seen? Do you really mean that you're afraid of saying the wrong thing? Do you really mean that you're afraid of, I don't know, sounding stupid? What do you mean when you say that you're afraid of being seen? Because you cannot be unseen. If you are here in the 3D reality, you cannot be unseen, right? As soon as you walk out your front door, we already see you. Showing up on social media is just another level of being seen. Now, instead of just being seen by people in your community, now you're being seen by people possibly all over the world. It is easier to be seen by people who don't even know you, truthfully, right? So for people who say they're afraid of being seen and they want to show up on social media, it is easier to be seen by strangers than it is to be seen by people that know you. Again, this is being channeled. It's easier for strangers to see you because strangers are not trying to tell you who you are. Only people who know you are trying to tell you who you are. So are you afraid of being seen, or are you afraid that people who know you in real life are going to see you shining your light and be like, who is this? Where did this come from? Right? They don't understand how you're afraid to be seen because you're already materialized, you're already physicalized. You already had that conversation with God before you came onto the earth realm, that you were going to come from spirit, come from invisible, come from being a soul into a physical vessel. Now that you're in the physical vessel, you're going to be seen. So they're saying they don't understand what you mean when you say you're afraid to be seen. Are you afraid to be seen by people who know you, or are you afraid to be seen by strangers? Again, this message was channeled. Tell us what you think. That was a channeled message. Abstract says, eat some sea moss. Olivia says, OMG, I have a good question. Yes, Olivia, to ask your question. Jackie said, afraid to make people feel small. I've had people tell me they feel small next to me. Okay, Jackie, this is a they problem. If somebody has the audacity to say that they feel small next to you, that is a they problem. Guess what? You can't make people feel better about themselves. You can't give people confidence. Either they got it or they don't. Okay, you not showing up does not give people more confidence. If somebody says they feel small being next to you, that's a them problem. That means they need to work on their self-esteem. That means that they need to love themselves more. That's not your fault. Okay, you cannot be afraid to show up because you're going to make people feel bad. Let me ask you this. When you're showing up, are you showing up on live and cursing people out? Because unless you're showing up on live and cursing people out, okay, me showing up made you feel bad and I'm sharing a message of love. I don't know what to tell you, right? So Jackie, you cannot not show up because people say that they feel small when you show up. That's a them problem. Is it your fault that they feel small? Did you tell them to feel small? Did you turn on your camera and say, I want you to feel insecure about yourself as soon as I make this live? No, that's not your intention. So again, that's a them problem. You can't be afraid to show up because you're afraid that people are going to feel small. Like what? That's like me saying, I'm sorry guys, I can't make this live right now because I'm afraid people are going to feel insecure if I turn my camera on. So, you know what? From now on, I'm gonna record the video like this because I'm afraid that people are gonna feel insecure when they see me on YouTube. So from now on, I'm just gonna cover my face when I talk because I don't want anyone to be insecure by me shining my light on the internet. Like, do you see how crazy and ridiculous that sounds? No. Absolutely not. Olivia says, so I'm a hairstylist and I have a client that is an NFL player. Amazing. We are the same age, we vibe, but sometimes when he books, just like now, typing this, I get nervous. So do I get him to ask me out? Olivia, this is just my opinion, but if he is the same age as you, he's probably too young for you. But you asked my opinion, so that's what I would say, right? Like if I was asking myself that question, I would be like, if you're the same age as me, you're too young for me. Because women mature faster than men. So I would say he's probably too young for you. But that shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do, Olivia. But you asked for my opinion, so that would be my opinion. So far in 3 months, he spent $1,400 on booking with me. That's good. You know, what do they say? Don't shit where you eat, right? So maybe you just better, I don't know, like let him be a client. But if you want to ascend the relationship, like that's 1000% like what intuitively feels like is right for you, you know? Because I couldn't tell you. Jackie said, that's so true. It's always people who I know. Exactly. So stop. So Jackie, decide that when you post, when you start showing up, you're not showing up for people who know you. You're showing up for people who don't know you. She said, ooh, that's a word, raw, received with love. Thank you, Jackie. I'm so happy. I'm happy that I don't trigger the ladies who truly understand what I'm talking about, because sometimes I get it. I'm very fiery, and I can see how what I say can be very like offensive, and I don't know, like, Nigel, who are you talking to? Sometimes I'm editing the videos that I make for you guys, and I'm like, oh my god, Nigel, who are you talking to like that? I'm like, you're so disrespectful, but it's kind of funny to me. I have a very good relationship with myself, so I'll just talk to myself like, oh my god, Nigel, you can't say that. And my higher self will be like, watch me. Yes. Abstract, your message was retracted. I'm not sure what you said. She said, can a person be afraid to be seen, to see themselves? Ooh, that's a deep question. Yes, you absolutely can be afraid to see yourself. You can be prolonging how long it takes you to create your dream life because you're afraid to step into your power. You're afraid to see who you truly are when you're in an empowered state. That is a real thing. Yes, that is a real thing. Olivia said, so true, I understand. Oh, good, Olivia. She said, yes, some people like to be mystique on camera, seen but unseen. What do you mean, like a faceless channel? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by that. But guys, I need to record two things. I need to record the video sales letter for Dream Life Academy. So when people go onto the page, they can know what Dream Life Academy is about. And I also need to record a video sales letter for my coaching offer so that people can know a little bit more about that as well. So I should probably hop off and record those videos. But you know, being live and talking to you guys is just so much more fun for me. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, YouTube fam, you guys are amazing. Thank you for hanging out. Olivia says, thanks, Queen. You are so welcome, Olivia. Thank you for being live with us today. And also, thank you for your super chat today. All right, guys. Well, I feel like I didn't say everything I wanted to say about creating a strategy for your dream life, but I think I might need to come back and elaborate on that some more. So I think I might make a video about that so that we can address it even deeper. Jorn says, I for real thought that was SZA for a second. You only clicked because you thought I was SZA? I mean, I guess that's okay. I don't know. Switch says, yes, thank you. Jay Shririm, I don't know what that means. Jackie says, thank you, beauty. Happy filming. You're so gorgeous, girl. Thank you, beautiful. Uh-oh, guys, we got some trolls in the chat. I think we got some trolls in the chat. Should we kick them out? I'll kick them out. Bye. Anyway, but do you guys see that? Do you see how easy it is to, like, if you're showing up and somebody is trolling on your videos, you just delete them. If you're showing up and somebody says something that you don't agree with, you just delete them, right? If you're not making content because you're afraid someone's going to be mean to you, just delete their comments and move on with your life, right? Like, you only get upset when you think they're telling the truth, right? Like, if somebody's in your comments, like, saying something crazy, if you get offended and start popping off at them, okay, they struck a nerve, something that they said was true. But like, I can read my comments and like people will be like, Nija, why are you doing this? Why are you saying that? And you know what I do? I just screenshot the comments and I make a video about it. If you guys see me make videos of like addressing the haters, I don't fight with people in my comments, right? I just screenshot it and we talk about it together. Right? You shouldn't be afraid to show up. Your channel is your universe. If somebody's saying something that you don't want them to say on your videos, kick them out of your universe, right? This channel is my universe, right? If somebody says something in my comments that I don't agree with, I say goodbye, right? Like our like a rush, right? I think that this might be a bot or a troll. I can argue with him in the comments, or I can just say goodbye. Right? So, you know, it's actually a good thing when you start getting like bots on your channel, because it means that the algorithm is pushing your content to new people. So it doesn't bother me at all. Okay, but anyway, I feel like I'm not really providing any value right now. So I'm gonna read something from my book and then I'm going to leave. Okay, I just like randomly flipped to a page. I'm gonna read something completely random. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to read about the creator formula? I want to read something juicy. Let me see. Let me see. What can we read? Okay, I'm going to read this. I'm going to read Stop Saying What You Don't Want. This is my book, Create Yourself, okay? Stop saying what you don't want. Stop talking about it. As humans, we are addicted to talking about and reciting and recounting every situation that leaves a bad taste in our mouth. When we're triggered, we just want to talk about it. We need to vent and scream about it. Guess what? You're giving the unwanted thing power, okay? Saying to the universe, I hate this so much, please give me more of it. When you complain about things that are happening in your reality, you are asking for more of it, okay? That is why our tagline in Dream Life Academy is Awaken Women Don't Complain, They Create. Okay? So instead of complaining about the life that you're living, instead of complaining about things that are not going right in your reality, remember, Awaken Women Create, we don't complain. That is a strategy for creating your dream life. Deciding that you no longer have time or room to complain, only to create. That's a strategy. Intentionally creating the life of your dreams is a strategy. But again, I think I'm going to have to come back and give that topic a little bit more justice. But anyway, I'm happy I got to hang out with you guys for a little bit today. I didn't have like a long drawn out structured thing that I wanted to talk about today, but I just think it's good sometimes to just pop in, show my face, share my energy. If you guys want to join Dream Life Academy, the links will be down below, or you can go to school.com, SKOOL.com/Dream Life Academy. We'd love to have you. Apparently, we're starting a book club, is what the ladies in the chat today said that they wanted. So I guess we'll be doing a book club. And also, if you want one-on-one help with me, you can join my group coaching. All you have to do is go to the links down below, or you can go to nijasim.com/coaching to book a coaching session with me. Having a coach is a strategy to create your dream life, okay? Meet with somebody who can help you transform your life. Okona says, hey, gorgeous. Hi, beautiful. Yes. Thank you guys for liking up the video. You're so sweet. I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, that's all I'm going to chat about today, guys. Give me your video suggestions. You can leave them as a comment under any of my videos. I read all the comments, and if it is a good enough suggestion, I will make a video about it. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.